I mean, now there's a new mysterious character that we get to go and see that probably just looks the same.
Is something wrong?
You people created the dolls. Did I hear that right? So what you're saying is that you murdered thousands of our friends and family members, correct? And you've been conducting this little experiment since long before any of us here were born. I'm talking to you.
Glenn, calm down. Let's listen to what she has to say. I'm sorry. Please, continue, Faria.
We created dolls, and then we introduced them to Halpha.
For what reason?
To prepare for the Day of Judgment. To create a stronger Arx.
There's more.
Not again. No effect. How could they have advanced this fast? Now my turn. Safeto! I know you're watching! Safeto!
How very bold of you to come alone. And what happened to 909?
909?
Yeah, so I thought so. I fucking thought so.
ID number RA9G3T909. What about 909?
909 was the closest we've ever come to creating an Arx Defender Prime. Even among other third-generation specimens.
Fucking thought so, dude.
So you're saying that everything I did with them was all part of the plan? It doesn't matter. I can't continue to ruin people's lives like this. I'm putting an end to this experiment.
And how will you do that?
I guess I'll just have to defeat you.
Would you attack your own father?
My father? Is that what you think you are? You merely created us. Nothing more and nothing less.
In that case, you've made yourself clear. Well then, we'll just wait here for those friends of yours to arrive. Just you and me.
My friends? What are you? No!
I fucking thought so. That's crazy. So yeah, no, my whole purpose was to just give and take, betray. It's crazy. Never stuck on a loading screen again. Very common ordeal. If anything is a bit crackly, it's just because my entire system's delayed.
So, you can deal with men, is that right?
Yes.
Sergeant Arcs. That's the name of your organization?
Yes.
And you created both dolls and Meteorn and had them fight. I can hardly even believe this. But it matches Manon's data. Unless this is all just some kind of elaborate hoax or something.
Oh.
And you were doing all of that from Lucille?
Yes.
This isn't complicated. This all comes to an end if we destroy Lucille.
Is that your answer for everything? Manon's data indicates that Lucille regulates the various environments on Halpha. Who knows what would happen if we just destroy it?
What's your plan?
Lucille, my Sergeant Arcs. I still have no idea what to make of any of this. But what I do know for sure is that Manon is there right now, fighting against something. Which means I need to go help her.
That's the reason I came.
Do you know how to get onto Lucille?
Yes. Lost
It's
Central.
just gonna be a trap.
There's a teleporter in the place that you know as Lost Central.
Like, there's no low key to it. It's just gonna be a trap. No. Hello? Like went out. There we go. Yeah, I got it. So, alright, so I guess it missed some of my wait, what's that? Oh, it's just a speed boost. Did I miss a box or something? I don't recall a box being here. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I can hunt that later. But as I was saying, is I fucking knew that my character was, I guess the betrayer, or a betrayer. I feel like it's gonna end up more like Phantasy Star Universe, where you go back in to save your friend, and it's gonna also end up like Fury. Dude, Fury had such a good story. Also, this isn't. Oh, wait, Lost Central, not the. I was thinking of the beach area that got obliterated during the beginning of the game. Look, they're little birds. Look at them birds. I thought there was some rock that was just phasing through. As much as I like kind of hunting for, like, you know, the special rewards, I think they should just give them through the stories as well, instead of having to run around the world just for specialized rewards. Well, it's right there. And I missed it. Damn shame. Fine. We know how to solve that problem anyway. Yeah, it still does. Okay, yeah, it does give it to me like that. The character all the way up there? Why would I not be all the way up there? Oh. Alright, well, that's the first DC that we got. Alright. Didn't break our screen. Not yet, anyway. Alright, we're all good.
Hey, come over here for a minute. Take a look. The view is beautiful. Every part of Caveras is so pretty. But when I think about how this view is the result of a fight with Dark Falls, I'm not sure how I should feel. Whew. We're at high altitude. It sure is cold up here. I don't think I could have made it up here without these clothes.
Probably should have just had warmer clothes. It's a skill issue.
Manon was talking about how she can deal with this cold by stimulating her internal photons or something. I'm not so sure about that. It's pretty cold. Oh, I got these from Crawford. Well, accurate to say, had them set aside for me. I guess my dad made a bunch of arrangements there, in case anything ever happened to him.
Oh, so this is from,
He
like, back in the
generally
snow
wasn't the
area.
type to just go with the flow, but I guess he did plan ahead sometimes. I feel like I'm just now starting to understand some things about him. I guess the fact that he set these clothes aside for me means that he predicted I would come here at some point. He never did teach me much about fighting, but now this makes me wonder if he was planning to get around to it someday. By the way, I notice you always wear whatever you like. Don't you ever get cold?
I mean, I'm in a warm jacket, so...
Wow, is that a Meteoran thing too? It's so strange. Well, I think I'll look around this area a little bit more before I move on. See you later!
So do the normal arcs already know that my character's a super soldier, or are they gonna find that out too? And that's basically what it is. It's just super soldiers. We murder off anybody who isn't a super soldier. Just gonna avoid that. I don't want to fight. Oh, look. Another storyboard. I missed out on like at least 80% of these during the
Who's there?
stream, so I might go back to them.
Well, fancy seeing you. What are you doing here? I see. I was just collecting some samples here for my research. Actually, I'd like to go to Lost Central too, to continue my research. But Mary and the others yelled at me and told me never to go there alone again. By the way, thank you for rescuing me a while back.
From this like
There was so
angle, it
much
looks like he's
going
got
on,
buck
I
teeth.
don't think I ever said thanks. At the time, I had no idea all that stuff was going on outside. Communications were jammed, and there were all those tough dolls roaming around out there. I had some food with me, and there were mountains of research materials I wanted to go through. So I thought I'd just settle in and try to escape when I got the chance. I guess I probably should have left a note, or something. I was reading my grandpa's reports in the Lodge's study, and I came across a description of Central Cannon. Wow, that sounds cool, I thought. And before I knew it, I was on my way. I have a bad habit of losing sight of everything else when I'm interested in it. I need to work on that. But at least it got Central Cannon on the path to repair, right?
So I gotta quickly do an errand real quick, so I'll just sit here where it's safe. I don't have to worry much about that. Alright, check. I can be heard. I can.
And I got a good start on exploring Lost Central too, right? So the pros and cons kind of balance out in the end, don't you think?
Can't tell if that grass is invisible or floating. Or not the grass, the ground is invisible, or if it's not floating.
I did, didn't I? Man, Mary really flipped out over it though. Ever since then, I've made sure to let someone know before I go out anywhere. And I always call if I think I'm going to be late getting home. I try not to go off by myself too much. My siblings used to all kind of do their own thing most of the time. But now they check in with each other more and go out together a lot. Ever since that one incident, I'd say a lot of things have really changed. That's good, right? I plan to start putting even more effort into helping Alio now. I'm going to help with Central Canon development and do everything I can to support them. And then the pros and cons should really balance out, don't you think? Well, I'd better get going. Thank you again.
Okay, random statement. What's a fantasy star in their big ass zippers? Just realized the back of my coat has this massive ass zipper, and the only thing that would make relative sense, which would be really weird, is that it's a hood. That's the only explanation to the interesting development of an outfit that I have gotten. I needed that. Yeah, there is one hiding up here. At least it gets you met so easy.
What's up?
Ilma?
I heard the whole story. It sounds like things are getting pretty crazy. So you're the girl from that floating island. Lucille.
I'm Feria.
A pleasure. My name is Ilma. All right. Well, why don't you help us figure out how to get there?
I can do that.
It's kind of crazy that like a lot of the characters totally think this is just a normal afternoon type of deal.
Not working.
Oh,
The teleporter initialization failed. It looks like it's locked.
I guess it's my turn to try.
oh boy, the geek noises. Wow. I can't make fun of it too much because they did make him a pretty good character though.
That Lucille was controlling the entire planet. And they were even sending dolls and Meteor down here to duke it out. It almost sounds too crazy to even believe.
Slavic squad.
Okay if I say something? Yes. You, kind of remind me of Manon when I first met her. Okay. Yes, exactly like that. Could you tell me a little more about yourself and Manon? More than enough. So, what is your relationship to her? I am her backup. I monitor her activities and provide support in the event of any problems.
Oh, so she's like analysis data. That's kind of cool.
Do you mean to say that you've been watching her from Lucille the whole time? Yes.
And then a problem occurred. And you couldn't fix it from Lucille. So you came down here to get our help.
Correct. I see. Okay. Next question. What was Manon doing on Halpha? Gathering data for Operation 3. Her job was to document the war between Arcs and Darkfalls in person. Document the war?
The massive eye, or like the different color eye, kind of makes my character look a little bit disabled. But at the same time, it's kind of hard. It's the only thing else that would mess up that is just the hair.
No. Information is strictly on a need-to-know basis.
So she was only monitoring the plan's progress, not implementing it, huh?
Yes. Huh?
So basically, her job was just to watch all of us. As one of many other Meteor, while keeping a certain distance. But as far as I could tell, she sure seemed enthusiastic about participating in the things we were doing. Maybe she had a change of heart at some point.
I mean, the war would do that, yeah.
Manon.
Spitting out some facts, buddy. feel like that question actually really mattered for once.
Shadow?
He is in charge of the Halpha experiment. He's the general of resurgent arcs.
So, this Zepheto dude is the one who started this experiment?
According to the records.
Okay.
Zepheto is the one who created us. Something like a father, or perhaps a mother.
Father? Mother?
Dude, I don't know why.
That
Ilno was
doesn't
talking some
exactly
extra
sound
smack.
like your typical family. So, if this Zepheto guy is in charge of everything on Lucille, if we can somehow stop him through either diplomacy or force, this whole doll's problem ends.
How long has this experiment been going on?
300 years, according to the records.
300 years? So that would mean that an untold number of Ark's defenders have been sacrificed to this experiment?
Dude, I need to fix this jawline. Need to fix this fucking jawline.
But what was it that caused Manon to decide to confront Zepheto?
I do not know. There is one thing. A powerful anger reading showed up in her monitoring data recently.
She was angry at Zepheto?
Yes.
So, then she really is trying to put an end to all of this by herself.
That's crazy.
The angles make it worse. I really need to fix my character.
Initialization successful.
Oh. Fuck. Dude, some of those angles make my character look like an absolute creeper. I'm not liking it any. Do I have to immediately walk in the portal, or can I quickly just hit the customization station? I fucking need it. Oh,
Is that the teleporter? But isn't it a short-range unit?
It only appears that way. It's 100 times more powerful. It's ultra long range capable, even without stabilizing the photon field.
Wow. Well, let's round everyone up and take this party to Lucille.
Can you hear me?
Hey, Crawford. Perfect timing. We're ready to go to Lucille.
We're putting a momentary pause on that for now.
Is something wrong?
The dolls have launched an all-out attack on Halpha. We're picking them up in every region.
What? But I didn't get any alerts. They must have evaded my early warning system. Yup. There they are.
I already notified Tybus and the others. I'll deploy as many troops as I can spare.
It is what it is. I'm gonna go help my family out. Are you guys going back to Aleo?
Nope.
You're not?
We're going to Lucille. Everyone else should defend their own region. Okay, Crawford?
Fine. I trust you too.
Thank you.
I agree we can't abandon Manon. I'll send some support over to you as soon as possible. But come back right away if you get into any trouble.
so I gotta deal with my character's design.
I will also go.
All right. She still hasn't fully recovered.
Oh,
Yeah, she dropped out of a meteor pod, and then we immediately hit her with the words of the Lord, like as soon as possible. Just dumped
I
all of the extra
give
data
this
on
to
that.
you then.
What's this?
A map of Lucille. Before I came here, Manon was on her way to the Lucille Dolls production facility. I do not know her current whereabouts. Communication between Halpha and Lucille is impossible.
Got it. Thank you.
She honestly
Please,
generally seems like a
help
nice character.
Manon.
You know we will.
We'll catch
Don't
up with you once we get
immediately
things
wanna
sorted
kick 'em.
out here. Good luck until then.
You know, like half of these characters. Can't generally say I hate them, but, you know, I'm a picky son of a bitch. That's how this works here. Okay, another essentially a lot central. Okay, I gotta. Can I change the? Yeah, okay, so I can do this real quick before I do that. So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change up my character just real quick. I think we'll see also what happens if I put brown hair instead of black, just to kind of see if that fits a little better. I'm not exactly, you know, hating on the hair. It's more of an experiment than anything else. Is there a boss somewhere? Oh, okay. You're not. Oh, well, you're technically a boss. You're not who I'm worried about. Where's the nearest beacon I can find? There. Oh, so it immediately triggers the boss. That's a little annoying. Oh, the Ice Banshee. These are like the enemies that we first fight in the Phantasy Star Online. Or Online 2, rather. Oh, that's cool. Suppose I could do like a little bit of gear working too while I'm at it. Give my gears some upgrades. Okay, so I broke every other part then, so there is part breaking. Alright. Let's head to that beacon now that we got the boss out of the way. I still don't understand what a lot of these like little things that we get do. Like, I know that you can attach them to your weapons and stuff, but other than that, I have no idea what you do. I don't even know if you can craft more weapons. I don't know what I have that would work very well with that. Well, no, I think I know an outfit that I have that might work. I don't think it's a color change outfit, though. I wish I can kind of see what they look like without having to, you know, go into the changing thing for it. That's what that was. The Lark Barbos looked really cool as well. I love that one. Yeah, I think the Shizzy replica is the one that I want. Unfortunately, it's a fixed color. That was awful. The rest of these are female. Or, no, there's still male outfits in here. Oh, so these are just the PSO1 outfits then. Or PSO2 outfits. I think Jupiter Disciple might work. I'll need a color changing pass, but I think that one might just work out for what I have in mind. Combat Jacket, I'm not changing color of that because that was for the Attack on Titan cosplay, which looks fantastic, by the way. Not deny that. Okay, so then we are going to look for sell on free pass and a color changing pass. I'm slowly running out of these and I desperately need more. We'll do the upgrades later. I think this just gives me allies that I can use, but this is counting allies from every Phantasy Star game, if I am correct on that. So that means I can get all of the ones from the Phantasy Star 2. I can use some of the characters from Phantasy Star universe, and probably even 1 if there are from 1. I think that's what that is anyway, but you guys can correct me. I mean, I think I've got the best weapons, right? I mean, Novel Sword's probably the only close exception. Equipment. I mean, it's not like I can use the Novel Sword anyway. Yeah, I've literally got the best cannon I can get my hands on, basically. So I wonder if there's a way to, I guess, craft stuff. Oh, so I can buy healing from him then. Okay. Oh, so I can stock up on maybe better weapons? Is this what it's saying, maybe? Okay, so these are... Yeah, so I could stock on getting some better weapons, which probably would be useful. Yeah, so then might as well, right? Can't equip the launcher, which is weird. I mean, I already have one, but I can't equip the launcher. Don't think I need to equip anything else. I mean, better armor, right? Yeah, okay. So.
Thank you very much.
Alright, let's get it, I guess. Oh wait, these are the dual guns. I want the duals. And for the boots. The swords. Oh. They all look the same. Bullshit. Wait, so I can't equip the boots? I can, I'm just looking at all the wrong stuff because it gets confusing super quickly. Wait, is this better than my rifle? Or, sorry, is my rifle better than the one that I got? Yeah, this shit's getting confusing. Okay, so then I've got the best rifle. Those are better than what I have. Dual blades. Yeah, better boots. Anything else I can equip? So I got the boots, I got the blades, I got the pistols, got the rifles, and I've got the blades. Okay. A3, A3, 39, sorry, 137. Okay. Okay, so I can slap down shortcut buttons, basically, is what this is. Ah, okay. I probably want that just because ice is a very useful tool. I think I'll stick with the weapons. I just need the character changing now.
We're about to hold
Come
a
on
live
in.
concert in Pretend City.
So we'll do the hair color first. I think the eyes need a little bit of a kind of a changing as well, I feel. I think we'll just be fine with that. Yeah, I'll change up the the eyes, I feel. And the left eye will do. Yeah, we'll do that. Just looking at our options right now, basically. Like that would be pretty easy to work with there. When eyelashes are always black, yeah? Yeah. Nose, I'm not really worried about. Mouth, I'm not really worried about. I think it's just the face now that we're worried about. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to... we're gonna go with it. Deal. Oh. Neck should be thinner. Kinda looks really, really scrawny right now. Okay, so then we'll work on that in just a moment. What do you mean I can't wear the Jupiter O2? Yep. Hello? There we go. Oh, so I got 2 of these. So why do I just have the zip up and not the... That's a bummer. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Can I change the color of that, actually? I could, yeah. Got a handful of these, don't I? Just go with something like basic for now. Because the old style, yeah. Actually, that might help me work on the kind of the like portions of the body, because that gives me a perfect kind of way to lock in for this. Want a little bit of a drop off. I mean, the arm length and leg length should be the same, roughly. So yeah, it kind of looks like it there. We will actually do something. I don't know how this works. I think it literally... Yeah, so it does exactly what I think it does. Okay. Um... Actually... Yeah, I guess that would just have to do. Okay. I believe there's like, what, face paint as well, right? Yeah, makeup, face paint. Honestly, I'll just stick with that. Now he just looks angry. But you know what? They really know how to invoke expression with this. I think we'll just keep those in the middle. I mean, it's not like it matters much, but that should help change a lot.
Come again.
So I always like having color. I think for once, just having the black and white kind of makes sense. I'll stick with the brown hair and, of course, the fancy weaponry. My character actually looks more like he's from, like, Tony Hawk Pro Skater than anything else with this outfit. I'm not hating on it. Okay, equip. Outfit. wherever that may be. Equip selected item. So why can't I equip the Jupiter? Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure my character's a male. We will just, you know, recheck our existence real quick. I mean, it should allow me to put on that outfit. I think there's like a glitch in the system or something. Okay. Now it should, you know, let me get the fucking fashion right. Alright, that, Alright, hmm. Yeah, that should... Yeah, so I guess it's just cucking me out of that outfit. Fine, I suppose. Not exactly what I wanted, but... I don't exactly want to work with that either. I don't have much of a choice, I don't think. If it wasn't for that blue, that would actually be a really nice looking outfit. Just that blue doesn't look right. I guess we will have to find some other outfit that might work with what I have going on. It just sucks that I can't use the Jupiter Disciple on this. Yeah, I feel like that's just a bit too nerve-wracking still. I think we'll run it with that. Alright, let's see. Let's relook at our options, eh? But I do have that in black, right? Judgment Coat's in blue. Lord Barros is in blue. Okay, we'll just grab all of... Not that one, but it's too late. We'll grab a few of these, see if they would work out. I just don't want anything with, like, fixed color on it. I think these, the ones on the bottom are ones my character just can't equip for whatever reason. So I don't think I can use any of these, which sucks because I wanted to use the Disciples. So I'm just gonna have to pick between the four that I have, roughly. Yeah, that guy looks like he's about to kill someone. Alright, let's see what we have. That looks awful. Again. Well, no, Hectic Lord looks kind of cool. It's like kind of like... feel it might work. Judgment Coat is a classic. It's so weird how bouncy it is. I think Hectic Lord is going to be our best bet here. Layering wear. Wait, so this counts as layering wear. So what is preventing me from using that? Or using any of these, really? I'm guessing it's just the Newman style, I think. Is there a way I can kind of change that style? Or I guess race, by technical definition, is what of that is. I could get a literal unicorn. Yeah, no, so I don't think I'm gonna get... I didn't change that. I don't think I'm gonna get any more of a choice than what I have already. So, yeah. We're gonna do... Oh. Okay, so this makes a little bit more sense. Alright, my character's a Dooman, not a Newman. Okay, I'm starting to kind of see the applications here. Which means I don't have a lot of fucking options then, is what that means. Alright. That kind of awful for me, but I'm starting to realize I don't have a fucking choice. So with the limited fashion I have, we're gonna have to kind of work with this here, I feel. Because it won't let me choose outfits that are within the other parameter unless I switch to that parameter, I think, is what that is. Yeah, okay. And I knew it would look fucking awesome. The problem is I can't use it. So, because Phantasy Star did one really annoying detail that they've raved heavily upon. And that annoying detail is the damn fucking hands. Why is that an annoying detail? Because if I use an outfit that doesn't have that, there's no movable fingers and you get the fucking polygons. Get the damn old polygons. Hate the polygons. Guess I made his legs a bit too chunky, eh? It looks kind of cool with the Vent Vortex, actually. Kind of dig. Gives a little bit more of a, like, a customizable look to kind of the detail that we're going for here. I hate that cape. I really actually kind of want to go with this style, weirdly enough. And we can do the Can do black, and then I guess like wet blue. The problem is the arms are just a bit chunky. That's the problem. That's what I don't like about it. Is the chunky arms. Hate the green. Well, actually that one might work. That might work for what we're looking for here. I mean, not completely, but it might. Oh. I think we found what we're looking for. I mean, it sucks at the clipping of the katana, but... Oh, God, no. Okay. Yeah, no, so I think our best bet would be this right here. And we'll go with black. And we'll go with a darker blue. Then we can equip this, which will be that. And then we have to adjust the hips again. Means I have to deal with this all over again. Okay, body physique, waist, legs. I don't know what that does for me. Oh, it gives me an upper back. Yeah, I probably need that upper back. Oh, but it kind of makes my character look, yeah, I need him to be a little lean. So I kind of need to lower the chest guard then as well. I thought I made him 180. Come on. Yeah. 180 is what we're looking for. Okay. I think that's what we're looking for, right? It's the waistcloth weight. That's interesting. I don't think that's really easy to tell. I don't think the fact that I have to look at it's already draining to me. Yeah, I think that just makes it where I've got slightly more line attuned with it. Yeah, I think just default should work. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go with that is probably gonna be our best bet. I know it's an interesting bit of detail, just keeping the lower area kind of open, but we'll swing for it. And then we can do some little fashion accessories if we haven't already. This allows us to equip whatever fashion accessories we have. That belt buckle actually already looks nice. We do need to adjust this some more, though. There we go. And then we can kind of... Cyber Mask actually looks kind of badass with that. That looks hideous. That looks hideous. Eh. Again, not what we're going for character-wise. All the rest of this is just PSO2 stuff. I kind of don't like the way it is looked down at, or the angle of it, I guess. Or else I would be wearing that. My hair just eats that up. Yeah, no. Alright, so I think we've done what we could do here. So we're gonna do save creation data. Yes, we'll just do new. Boom. And then
Come again!
This is an emergency transmission. We have confirmed signs of renewed Dark Falls activity. We are preparing an interception operation. Please prepare to deploy.
my character looks more like he just came from the Final Fantasy universe. And you know what? I can dig with that for now. I think it's gonna be kind of weird to get used to, but we can handle. I'm to teleport. Huzzah! Wait, especially not together.
We have a confirmed high energy reading in Lucille and are currently assessing the situation. All arc defenders, please prepare for deployment.
This looks fancy when wielding the weapons, though. I will say that. I like that a lot. You just go in. It actually looks really fucking pleasant. I say combat prowess wise, I really like it. Picture looks so funny with him spinning around like a hurricane like that. I could dig. I think I can handle the design fairly well for now. If I want something more enclosed, I'll go for something more enclosed, but I can handle this. Plus, I've got stronger weapons now. I didn't necessarily see if I get any more photon arts or throw anything else on there, but I got it with the higher weapons. I think the higher weapons will just work out for what I need. Alright, so let's do this shit. You guys have been waiting too long. I mean, for anybody that is kind of watching this shit, you guys have been waiting for too long.
The floating island. Lucia. Let's try contacting Crawford.
Kind of looks like he's got a like really tiny smug face.
Comms really don't work here.
You know, you can only do so much.
Well, let's go.
I mean, the only thing I would remove from this outfit is the cape, but I can't remove the cape, unfortunately. Because the customization, surprisingly, is really limited. It's way more limited than I thought it would be. Alright.
What
Oh my goodness, the devastation that I've just occurred on that rifle. Yeah, it was just the rifle. That's all I needed. Clean. Jeez, mate.
Keep going.
Trial start.
Alright.
More enemies? Let's go.
Actually, while we're at it, might as well test all of the new shit that we have.
Success.
That's some really cool stuff right now.
We beat them. On to the next.
Kind of weird looking, honestly. This place is strange. Oh, hey, look, the little mechs.
Trial start.
Well, let's get the pistols. I've got like what, one more weapon to. Oh, so we still get the chain for all weapon types, basically, for the time frame. That is, very nice, actually. So this is just for used when enemies are, like, all clumped up. So basically, I'm just a crowd control unit. Damn, big damage. I feel like I'm gonna figure out some way to craft, like, stronger weapons, but for now I think this will just work for kind of the rest of the game. I'm also getting the boost from the pistols as well, because that boost lasts an incredibly long time for whatever reason, which is nice. Just realized I was doing that entire thing myself. I don't know where my fucking teammate went.
Success.
Wee. Kind of looking at it, it kind of feels like Halpha was just an abandoned planet that they decided to roll up to and just fuck around with.
Trial start.
Man, I haven't seen that thing in a long time. Of course, I'll just auto-locate everything that isn't it. Surprisingly, it only has one weak spot.
Success.
Finally. the end?
Wouldn't surprise me if we had to fight Manon too, I'm not gonna lie.
Are these dolls? These were in the Alpha Underground too. But there weren't this many. This must be the doll's production facility. Manon! Are you here?
Well done, 909.
You're Zephetto.
So you're Aina.
Dude, I feel really bad for her.
And a second-generation model make it this far.
Where is Manon? Manon!
We'll be waiting for you right here.
I was gonna say I feel bad for her, then I remember the place is just an abandoned fucking place.
Oh no. Manon, where are they? You're right.
At least my character's expression has looked a lot better. Imagine me wearing one of the old-fashioned outfits when he hits that. It's the fist is just like the hands floating in the air. Alright, this looks pretty serious. Let's do this crap. Oh, you gotta talk. So yeah, I'm assuming it was like an abandoned planet until everyone was kind of thrown along there.
Trial start.
Hell, I even feel like the planet itself could have been just custom made. Come on, let me through. Thank you. Alright, shortcut paths. I like that.
Trial start.
Or no, we have a drone with us? Come on. Alright, the big guy.
Attention Ark's defenders.
Oh.
We are beginning a counter-offensive against the powerful enemies in Lucille. We request the participation of all Ark's defenders.
So sneaking around actually rewarded me. Alright. I'll take it. That's cool.
Trial start.
Still, I do feel generally bad for Anna. Imagine being a Generation 2 and your entire group of friends are all individuals that have just been created and they just you just have to deal with that, I guess. Not even born, just created.
This place feels different. What is this place? Yeah. What goes on here?
Honestly, the more that I think about it, I
guess
think it
not.
would kind of make sense that like the
Oh.
character is mute.
There's another room over there. Let's check it out.
Because imagine that's like a, I guess a manufacturer, like error. Or like an error through the like genetic code making, or making the genetic code that makes my character mute, and I think that would totally make sense.
People. Huh? You're right. What is this place? Um...
Manon,
Do you know who Manon is?
I do not know. No such person here.
Okay, where is the Feddo?
Zafedo. General Zafedo is in the control tower ahead.
Control tower? Can I ask another question?
Kind of terrifying. The person can just like kind of choose what genes
It
someone would get,
doesn't
type
look
of deal.
like we'll get much more information here. The Feddo is up ahead from here.
Can't be as crazy as PSO2, where you literally had to fight the entire Arcs cast. Like, they were basically genetically made just to do research and detailing, and that's about it. So I wonder what, like, makes Manon or, what was her name? Felnia or something like that? What makes them so special? And hell, they're probably more special than the main character, just to think that they both can talk, and they both have, you know, some sort of, at least basis of communication and knowledge.
Aina.
Stay still.
What are you doing here?
Feria helped us.
I knew it. But what I mean is, why are you here for me? I was lying to you the whole time. So why?
because it's you.
What?
I care
Like,
about
the
you.
scariest thing straight up
And
is
I will
giving, like,
never,
people
ever
that shouldn't
abandon you, no
technically
matter
have
what.
emotion.
I always said the three of us would stick together. Why did you run off by yourself? That's what really hurts. Even more than the fact that you were hiding something from us.
I know.
My guy is a walking error. Like, on top of that, my guy is a straight up walking error.
You do? I've been working on ARC's research and development here the whole time.
So,
But
like, what is my
I
character,
had
though? Like,
no
what was his
idea the
job?
Halpha experiment would be so awful. The old me never cared about anything but myself. As long as I could do what made me happy, I didn't care. So that's why, when I was told the experiment would be safe, I just believed it. I didn't bother to think it through. I went to Alio Town, just like I was told. And then I met you two. When Dark Falls was introduced into the experiment that day. And everyone... I wanted to tell you everything then. But I couldn't. And even if I could have, it wouldn't have changed anything. And I also... I didn't want you to hate me. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Manon. It's okay.
Dude, like, the most terrifying thing is just, like, the genetic makeup that they can just throw in and out at will.
I should have been paying more attention. I'm sorry.
Like, the worst thing is they can fuck up the genetic, like, makeup.
Very well done.
Feto.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me it's a cast, but still.
Wait, you two. Let's let him talk.
What are you talking about? He's the one responsible for all this. For pitting arcs and dolls against each other. For destroying Alio Town.
I know. But I need to know. Why would someone do all of this?
In that case, I shall tell you. But first, I want you to show me how strong you've become. Show me what it took to defeat the most advanced Dark Falls.
Are we just gonna have to fight Dark Falls again? That would be crazy. We just get one of the... Oh, is that a... Yeah, so we're just fighting Dark Falls again. Technically speaking. Or they could call it Nexalio, that would be kind of badass.
So you completed it.
Let's fight it!
Why are you doing this? Manon!
I'm fine.
Do we have to do this?
Yeah. We have no choice, really. I think I have my, Mag Blast, right? My PSE Blast? Nope, they take it away from me. Alright, that's fine. And he's a one-core boss. Ow. God, they really threw in the bullet hell, didn't they? Handsome Star really went out with the bullet hell. It's just said, yeah, let's add that to an MMO real quick. This is also a really well-developed boss, too. Like, from what I'm seeing right now, I just have to give him an applause. This is something I would see in, like, I don't know. It's too unique to describe something it would be in. I would say Sonic, but, like, you know, this is what made Sonic. I think they realized that everyone was getting angry at him to do half-ass things, so they decided to go full force on it. They doubled down on the half-ass and actually gave us something. Oh yeah, buddy. Spin attack. Whoa. That's badass looking.
Photon sensitivity.
100%. Occasional bursts in excess of that value. Analyzing the data now.
Interesting. Transcribe the results to the experimental units as soon as possible.
We'll transcribe to the fourth clone DNA.
A most satisfactory outcome. This experiment is at an end.
So what, my character lacks in both memory and communicational skills, yet has like double the power or something?
The day of judgment approaches. We shouldered the responsibility of completing the experiment before it was too late.
The Day of Judgment? Various said something about that too.
A day of enormous tribulation. For all of humanity. We had to restore Arx to its former glory and might in preparation for that day. The glory and might of 1,000 years past.
I'm actually really digging that outfit.
Its true might that we lost through apathy and disuse. Were it not lost, that tragedy would not have befallen us.
Dude, the scarier thing is he's got eyes.
500 years ago.
Yo, so this is from PSO2.
Without warning from deep space.
It's the dark, I forgot what the fuck it was called.
Starless?
Starless traverse the galaxies, annihilating everything. Their name is derived from malevolence. They went on to other outlying systems, laying waste to 50 star systems and claiming more than 700 billion souls. Atrophied by a long period of peace, we were face of such a threat. Millions of our soldiers died in vain. The human races seemed destined for total extinction. But that was not to be our fate. One day, the Starless simply vanished without a trace. It was as if they had never existed. Time passed, and soon everyone forgot that we had ever been visited by such horror. But we did not forget. Foreseeing that the day of judgment would come once again, resurgent arcs began to prepare.
So these are basically just technically
It
monarchs.
is truly most satisfactory that we have restored arcs to its full might, and just in time.
So, that's why we were...
Precisely. We could never withstand the dreaded day without the three of you. It had to be done in order for mankind to survive. But there was no other choice. Every other experiment had ended in failure. Our milder training methods elicited little to no improvement in Ark's defender photon sensitivity. That is why we were forced to introduce dark falls and dolls into the experiments. The first experiment ended in the death of every single Ark's defender. The outcome of the second was more favorable, but there was little improvement to photon sensitivity. Now, at long last, the third experiment has ended in the result we have hoped for. For 300 very long years.
So I can't tell if this guy's like clinically insane or like he's trying to prove a point.
How sad.
What?
You mean to say that this is all you've been doing for so many years? You've been nothing more than a pawn in your own game, too.
Damn.
Warning.
What's going on?
Object detected. Zone 246R.
The center.
Analyzing. Data match. Approximately 1,000 objects closely resembling Starless Spearhead units.
Impossible. So, the day has come early. My wish has been fulfilled. The rest is up to you.
Hey, what?
The future is yours.
Alright, where's he just fucking off to?
No, you can't do this. Haina! There are still so many things we need to ask him.
Is it just gonna drop meteorites, or are we gonna actually get some enemy types?
We can't stay. It's too dangerous.
But
Like, the fact that this is, like, considered normal is kind of terrifying. Because, like, he basically was just making all genetic makeup. And technically wiped out the human race. Just imagine just being able to snap your fingers on will and just making whatever the hell you want. Go on your own. Imagine 300 years of that. On top of that, like, my character is literally just all about, what's the word? He's min-maxed, basically. Genetically min-maxed is probably the most accurate way to put it. Which sounds weird. But that's what makes sense to me, is that's basically what it is. So he's genetically min-maxed. Also, I realize this is probably the first time we're going back to this island, like, officially. I think they're just gonna talk to a gravestone, but, you know.
Please deploy to Central Alpha and repel it. We're counting on you.
Still, they went, like, full force more on the end of the story, and I gotta kind of like it, because, like, yeah, when they put their little monkey brains together, like, when Sega decides, yeah, we can finally fix this, and they
Dad,
start doing it,
we did it.
it's a lot
We
better that way.
finally beat Dark Falls.
Makes the story a lot cooler.
Now, we have another problem. I think it will be a while before this place is peaceful again. I'm sorry. Wait just a little longer. I'll make it all stop. I promise.
I actually really like that
Crawford
design.
is waiting for us. Let's go. Manon?
Like, I don't think my character would suffer just as much as Mana would be, because my character is, has amnesia. What's going on with those eyelids? A little bit of a glitchiness in the eyelids. Hey, I fixed my character's face. That's what matters. Oh, does it just end there? Oh, does it just end there? I hope it doesn't just end there. Yep, alright. Okay, yep, so we still have to go to Crawford, so this is just ending of a chapter. So that and, I guess, new enemy type? So we finally get to see what the Starlight is? So that just gave me a glimpse of what the Starlight is, and it already looks wild. I like it. So I guess this planet wasn't exactly, you know, empty. what's his name just annihilated all life on it and had to, you know, remake it. Oh, where's the teleporter? I thought I saw it. Dude, that's just terrifying. Like, I would be horrified too. I mean, you're added, like, a lot of horrors of war on top of the horrors of, like, extras, or, what's the word? Extraterrestrial crisis on top of that. Extraterrestrial, there we go, got the word. Alright, well, it wasn't that long this time.
Can you hear me? The regional leaders are getting ready. Can you come to the...
So there's an event where we can go and just explore that. That's kind of cool. Okay, so the further you get, the more events there are. Alright, that's cool as well. Alright. Him in that ugly cape again.
So, Alpha was an experiment.
And we were the test subjects.
A manufactured world.
But what were they trying to do?
I'm gonna throw the invisible speech at him.
The Starless, they call them.
They're said to have driven humans to the brink of extinction 500 years ago. To have killed 700 billion people.
700 billion people. We're supposed to believe that? Believe it or not, you don't run hundreds of years of experiments for the fun of it.
Why is Ilma so savage?
Very true. And that's reason enough to have a serious talk about this.
The first step would be to assess what kind of threat these Starless pose to us.
You have encountered these Starless, have you not?
Yep. All of a sudden, there were like a zillion of them, and Zephedo took off running, but I have no idea what happened after that.
If Zephedo created the dolls as some kind of ARC's training system, then that would mean the Starless are an even greater threat than Dark Falls.
Right. But even if they are, we have no idea when they might show up again. It could be tomorrow, or hundreds of years from now.
There are too many unknowns. I suggest we focus on a threat we can do something about.
You mean the dolls?
So it seems.
Shouldn't there be some way to stop them? In Lucille, at least?
All the resurgent ARC's operatives in there escaped at the same time you did. According to them, they claim to have seen a doll's production facility in Lucille's core. Why are we waiting? The teleporter that goes to Lucille's core isn't working anymore. Why? I wish I could tell you. It could have something to do with the Starless, or maybe Zephedo did something. Damn it. After all we've done, nothing has changed. We sacrificed so much for nothing.
so dramatic about it.
Then you tell me what we've gained.
Like, if it was me, like, technically we have access to the Lucille Center. We would literally be using the dolls as allied programs.
We've gained tomorrow. And the day after. And the day after that. We have time.
Ina's right. There's a lot we can still accomplish. One day at a time. Elma, I need you to get that teleporter functioning again.
You got it.
And there have got to be other ways to get to Lucille and to stop the dolls. After all, this is just one big experiment.
True. There are Ryuker devices, Trinitas. Might be a chance for us to finally get some answers.
Hopefully the Resurgent Arcs crew will help us with that.
What of the doll's production facility in Stia? Can we not destroy that?
I plan to look into that again. It's pretty risky, but we can probably do it if we have to.
But what about the whole destroying it will plunge the whole planet into darkness thing?
Still true. It was built to be an integral part of the energy plant. Clever design, I must admit.
Worst case scenario, Alpha loses its power source, and dolls keep getting produced.
He's absolutely vile.
Regardless, we need to learn all we can. Moving on. For now, let's focus on evaluating each region's battle readiness.
I mean, I'll say the two upsides of having Lucille is, one, you basically can just now produce technically an endless army of arcs, and on top of that, too, you literally have manufactured units at the ready as doll units.
For any signs of Starless. If we work together, we can ensure that no stone on Halfa goes unturned. Together, we can do this.
Like, in a more military style type of things,
Sorry it took
those
so
would
long.
be amazing assets to have. Sure, you've lost 700 billion people, but you can now technically create 700 billion more.
Think Manon should have been here for this discussion?
Manon, well, she...
She's with those Resurgent Arcs operatives we mentioned. They're all being kept in custody, for now.
She's done nothing wrong. It would just be best if she lay low for a while.
What do you mean?
The Resurgent Arcs members are worthy of sympathy. Especially from those who know their situation. Forced to micromanage Halfa like a bunch of robots from the day they were born. Never even being taught the difference between right and wrong. That said, there are still many people who feel a great deal of anger and mistrust toward them. And frankly, I can't say I blame them.
We're still trying to learn more from Manon and Feria. If they can tell us what happened and what parts they played, hopefully, that will bring people around. Still, I expect that it will take some time to smooth everything over.
How long is some time?
It shouldn't be too long. I'll let you know as soon as the time comes.
Okay. I'll trust your judgment.
Thank you.
I think it's just because of those pants my character looks a bit wide, honestly.
You have my word. Yes?
If you don't stop her, Manon will just eat the same thing every day. So, please be sure to give her something healthy to eat.
You bet. I'll let her custodian know. Anything else?
I think that's all.
It's like plot
Great.
armor wise, why
In
is
that
my
case,
character not with them?
I'd like to talk about the next steps for the two of you.
We'll do whatever we can to help. Right?
Thank you. On second thought, we're probably all a little tired of talking for now. And this is a pretty important matter for the two of you. We may want to make sure everything's in order before we begin.
What? 78? So we've been at it for like plus 2 hours. Yeah. I kind of want to go for it still, but I am slightly exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. It's the first time in a, at least probably once a week, maybe, if I'm lucky, where I can just full out my voice, so I'm going to absolutely destroy it, being surprised at a video game. I think the only thing I don't like about this outfit is literally just the baggy pants. So the pants are so baggy that the cape's kind of flying outward, and it makes my character look like he's just got really huge thighs. I mean, by now, we should just be capable of kind of just diminishing doll units pretty fucking easily. I feel like we should have at least got a little bit more information about him. I feel like that would have been necessary.
Shall we begin? I'd like to talk about what I'll need from you two, going forward.
Sure.
We need to bolster ARC's combat readiness. And, of course, that will involve training new recruits. I can't think of anyone better suited to that role than you, Ina.
Me?
That's right.
Me? Train recruits? Are you sure? Really?
Dude, my character would just be an absolute unit of annihilation. That's about all my
I'd be there to
character
help
is.
out, obviously. Couldn't hurt to try, right?
Can I think about it?
Of course. And now, I'd like to ask for your help. What is it?
It's a distress signal from the scout team. Oh no, their vital signs are fading.
Where are they?
Rezel Forest.
Got it. Dozer,
I don't know why I laughed at
can you
that.
take this one?
Yes, sir.
So am I.
I'm counting on you two.
Now the question is, was that like the interpretation of Dark Falls, or are the Stellar Lists the actual, like, embodiment of the PSO2 Dark Falls? That's the real question. lava to ignore it, you can't jump away from Blood Rain. Oh, there's a random guy over there. Good to see other individuals.
What's waiting for us?
Blood Rain was annoying as hell. I mean, Bomb Rain was just as annoying, but it was like less damage and you can run away from it. And that was only slapped around during like specific events that you had to run into areas with. So it had to be like super urgent to get around.
Alright, I'm good to go. Still no intel. Proceed with caution.
I mean, to think of it, like all the Arch Defenders, there's only a small handful even capable of being in safe levels of battle ready.
It's quiet. I don't hear any sounds of combat.
I love this weapon design. It's actually a really beautiful design. It looks funky, as it just looks like a brick, but it's really, just really cool looking. I love it. Be the neon or the multicolors or something like that.
Sir, I've obtained the scout team's combat logs. I'm not exactly sure.
Well, what do we know?
I've lost vitals on all squad members that sent the distress signal. I've also lost contact with the squad approaching from the other side.
That doesn't sound good.
Number of enemies.
Unknown.
I see.
So we're basically just going in blind.
Yeah. But why would their readings cut out like that?
Stop! We need to regroup. Please, return to base at once.
What? But Crawford... Understood. All right, heading back.
Okay.
Damn! Dozer's out immediately. Well, these are immediately different.
What are these things?
Alright, time to rip battle rifle. Let's see what they do. Dozer just immediately was out for the count. Alright, they are multi-part enemies. Oh yeah, these guys are much more tankier.
Not making this easy.
New enemy reading. Numbers unknown. Are you serious?
I love how rifles get such a, like, useful dodge, honestly. Okay, so they're just redesigned Dark Falls, literally.
Is that the end? Oh, Dozer!
So why aren't they fighting each other though? Is the like question. Unfortunately, I can't use the Rosetta skill. I guess we just don't have enough photon pool for it, which would have been cool if we did. So would have loved to set things on an icy grave. Woo! Well, that's cool to hear. Alright, so we got to see the new enemy type for the most part. Weakness.
I'm so glad to see you back in one piece. Dozer's being treated right now. He'll be fine. Don't worry. He should be back in action soon.
Thank goodness. And the other Ark's defenders?
They didn't make it.
I see.
So those were Starless. Both squads were wiped out. Even Dozer barely.
That is kind of true.
It
Immediate.
seems they don't plan on letting us prepare for them, do they? At the very least, now we know what kind of threat we're up against. We must advance battle preparations. Which reminds me, we didn't get to finish talking about that thing I need your help with. I want you to be a symbol for Arcs in the battles that still lie ahead of us. Well, the common denominator at every decisive battle and pivotal moment has been you. And you just played a key role in defeating those Starless. You're essentially Halpha's guardian already. I'd simply like to make it official.
Yeah, my character's just like
your role as
all
guardian
brawn.
won't be much different.
Or
You'll just keep trouncing enemies
yeah.
and helping people out, like you always do. But that should be enough to give us all a little bit of hope. Trust me, the title goes a long way. Of course, I know that this is no small request, but I would be truly honored if you would accept. Thank you. It means a lot. Now, I have some work to attend to. I'll contact you about your next mission later. We still have a lot to do for that tomorrow Ina spoke of.
Thanks for stopping by.
you
Oh, so I can get bonus effects basically? Okay. Range up opponent's battle and boss. Alright. Sure, we'll take it.
Come by anytime, okay?
That doesn't really teach me much, honestly.
Come by anytime, okay?
Come on in.
I've been there, I've done that. Adorable. Item shop.
Welcome. Welcome.
Okay, I think item shop is what I need to go to.
Welcome.
I really don't understand about 900% of this stuff. Okay, so what does preset skill do, huh? Okay, what does that mean? That's one of my fucking better ones, it seems. How is that even fucking found in my inventory? Man, they're better than my machine guns. Guess it got dropped on me or something? I have no idea what any of this crap is. I'm slowly, my brain's breaking. Okay, know what augments are. Know what augment transfer is. No multi-weapon is adding an additional skill to that. Alright, so basically it's just an additional skill attached to it. I wouldn't want to break mine because I already have a pretty good one.
Welcome. Drop in again sometime.
Guess there isn't any other skills I can add to my arsenal then. Alright.
This is Central Leader Crawford. I ask you to lend me your ears.
I'm here today to warn you of an imminent
threat. Lucille, resurgent arcs. The things we've learned about recently have no doubt come as a major shock to everyone. Though Dark Falls has been defeated, our war against the dolls rages on. And now a new enemy has appeared. The Starless. We recently crossed swords with a Starless vanguard and managed to emerge victorious. Thanks to the same brave warriors who defeated Dark Falls.
Though we are faced with new unknowns, we have nothing to fear. This threat, we can overcome if we stand together and finally restore peace to Halpha. By together, I don't mean only Aelio, Ritem, Caveris, and Stia.
We will also need to work alongside our new resurgent Arcs allies.
I understand that some of you may be hesitant. It's true that their actions have been the cause of much pain and suffering. But now that they've been freed from Zephedo's influence, they are our enemies no longer. They are our stalwart allies. And it's only by joining hands that we'll defeat the Starless.
As one heart and one mind. Offer me your strength, and we will bring peace to Halpha.
Can you hear me? Crawford would like to speak with you. Please come to the Central Tower command room as soon as possible.
Just realized I probably could just like upgrade my weapons. So limit breaks maybe. Okay, so these are just maxed out weapons. Is there any way I can craft weapons? I'm assuming there's the counters I have to keep walking away from, yeah? Yeah, this one?
Whoa.
Oh, I can trade. Okay, that's cool. I can trade NX cubes for that. So I'm guessing NX cubes are obviously super important. Genesis points. Okay, what the fuck are Genesis points for? Okay, so class cubes that we can switch for these. Cycling badges are for... okay, so I can get rid of some of the ones that I don't like and return them for class badges. Okay. So triggers are obviously for the special event quests. XP boost, which I weirdly haven't used at all. Just gets me basic clothing. Cringe. So we can get these. Fortunately, there's no way to get them. At least I don't have any way to get them. So mission badges allow me to get scratch tickets. Okay, so you can get those. Apparently change a gun skin for that. So there's a lot here I can work with, basically, is what it's saying. Okay, so memory badges for that, and I have 3 of those. Oh, what the hell? That looks cool. I mean, that looks fucking cool. What the hell? I want it. Can I get that, please? Arcs record badges? I could get it! Yo! That looks fucking badass. That's cool. I want it now. And I could get it, so I could get it now if I fucking want. Oh, these are actual weapons. What the hell? I don't know why I'd want, weapons. I can just get the skins, which are, a lot cooler. I'm assuming they get stronger the lower I go. Nope. Alright, champagne. Pepperonis. Dude, I love that. It's all weapons? Yes, please. Gimme, 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 gimme. Hell yeah. Okay. Fancy sword, fancy sword, fancy shit. I'm looking for all the important stuff. I don't really care about this. But unless there's a stronger weapon that I can get my hands on. Oh, temperature resistance. I thought it just, I thought it gave me ice damage. Well, technically, would that be it? I mean, technically, that would be it, right? I don't know. Fantasy Star stuff is weird. I'll figure it out eventually. There's a lot that I can look at now. Right. I'm sure these are supposed to be important if it wasn't for the fact my weapon is literally... well, I guess my weapon is max, so this would probably be a lot stronger than the weapon that I have, yeah? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can also still upgrade my rifle. Yeah, so this is just for Inferium. No, so I just collect resources for this stuff. Literally just a bunch of grinding to get better things, alright. And these are just level 0 variants, so I'm guessing like the level 90 variants, or 80 or 90, are like the top variants, and I can kind of just get what I like out of it. Custom disc. Not sure what that means. I wish I knew 90% of this stuff. It doesn't tell you what 90% of this shit does. You just gotta guess. That's what I hate about this. It's just the learning curve is just enormous. Hell, I didn't need to learn anything, and I just got away with most of it, so I'll take that. Ooh, that's cool. It's a wired land skin. That's cool looking too. Alright. Alright. It's a silly looking flamethrower. That's just silly looking. That's cool. Okay, so SG. I'm not liking these hairstyles they're throwing at me. Oh, that actually looks really nice. Oh, I've seen these actually. Okay, so these are just like the hairs and stuff that other, like the base NPCs have that you can get your hands on. Alright. Alright. Oh, so you can even get that too. Okay. What the hell? So these are just emotes? Okay, so these are the signature poses. Okay. And of course, I've got badges for these. Why wouldn't I? That's actually a really cool one. Oh, that's cool. Oh, these are really cool. I mean, not these stupid little hand ones. The chopper! I could get the chopper! I could seriously get the chopper. So dumb, I love it. Oh yeah, the fucking little robot. That thing was so silly in the animation. Did I change the pose? That one's pretty cool. Okay, I've seen all of these before. So it's cool if I just start, like, grinding away at resources and shit, I could potentially get anything I really want from here. Which even fashion-wise, too, and I think that's actually very cool compared to PSO2, where the only way you can do that is just given to you by maintenance events or special events, or you literally just use SG for scratch tickets, typically. And for the most part, as long as I'm not doing a storyline, I can kind of just run around with this character. The game just is requiring me to look at this shit, so Well, that's what I'm doing. It's nothing really important. It could probably just be a super quick skip. Just a special scratch exchange. Jeez, I need 50 special scratch tickets for stuff that doesn't really look that cool. Is that supposed to be a katana? I guess it's supposed to be both. Those that look way too bulky for their own good. These are really strange to look at. What the fuck is that? What the hell? That looks so bloody awful. What is up with that scope? It's hard to tell, but it sort of looks like it's got a drum mag on top of that. Wasn't for the fact that that's probably the mag there that your character is holding. That thing is... ugh. That's a little better. That was crazy to look at. Glad I can get a reaction off these, honestly. Oh, look, another katana. Throw papers at people. That's so dumb, I love it! That is the dumbest thing I've seen, and I want it. Oh, so they got different colors of it now. You know, I've got the broad purple already, so I don't really need it. I've got that shit already as well. What, so are they bringing these back? Ooh! AK skin! So you can just get it if you want to. Epic Ronies, that's nice. What is this? Ah, yes. Ah, yes, more of the arc suits. Hell yeah. Alright, so they got some decent ones in here. Fortunately, they're all fixed color. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh, this one's not fixed color. Yeah, so you could just kind of work your life away for these. Instead of, you know, spending your money, you could be a Giga Chad and work until you get what you want. Who's gonna stop you? That's actually a decent mask. Oh, that's a decent mask as well. Alright, now we get to hit the emotes, baby. Emotes. So we've got... Hello? That's a new one. Yeah, right. The personal trans... Okay, so yeah, they brought him back into PSA New Genesis then. That's cute. Yeah, so they brought all of them back. That means I can pretty much get any one of the ones that I want, which is pretty fucking cool, I will say. It's so dumb. I love some of these. It looks so goofy. I mean, I could still get some of these for free just by using, I think it's the, the fun points in PSO2. So what, are these just revamped for New Genesis? Oh, no, they're just from PSO2. You can just kind of tell. Yep. Yeah, okay. They're just being lazy. They're just trying to get more effort out of people. That's what this is. And it looked so promising, too. Just more effort, more fucking energy. probably people buying more just to get all this stuff that you could potentially get for free in Phantasy Star Online too. Might as well look at the rest of these. A lot of these are mag units, and I don't actually have a lot of these, which would be nice to have. I mean, some of them you probably can't get anymore, and some of them might be from the SG runs, so I can't say it's 100%, you know, bullshit. It's just bullshit. A lot of it is. You can get a lot of the attachment pieces just by using fun points in PSO2, and if you don't know how to get those, just get the EX cubes that they have there, which are a lot easier to get at a higher level. And none of these weapons look entirely that appealing. Especially that thing, that's hideous to look at. Alright, so we got equipment upgrade stuff. Alright, so I have to go through all this just to look at it. I'm assuming these will start at level 0, so they'll probably be like the top of the top good shit. And they might be based off of like the all of the upgraded stuff from PSO2 2. So that means all of the weapons and gear that you have can actually throw onto here. I'm assuming that's what that is, but I don't really know. I mean, from what I don't really know what to say, honestly. I don't know if they're more of a waste of my time or anything else. Okay. So then we can get weapon badges.
Thank you very much.
Alright, well, there was one thing out of that I did get, and holy shit, I'm going to use it. Alright, so use it for what? Jet boots. Use it for the twin machine guns. Use it for assault rifle. Remember which one it is that I can use it for. I think it's soaring blades. Or twin daggers. Alright. I want to take a look at this. I mean, it's gonna feel weird that it's a sniper skin and it's coming out of a rifle. It feels so strange, but it's also really fucking cool. I like it. Okay, what do we got for everything else, huh? Okay, what are these? I want to see what they look like, honestly. It's hard to see what they look like. I mean, they just look like... What the fuck? Oh, we got lightsabers. That's cool. That's silly, but that's cool. Alright, what do we got for these? I'm assuming... What the hell? That's not what I was expecting out of that. Regardless, I really like the sniper rifle one. That one I really, really like. We'll figure out more of that stuff later, I feel. Don't mind me.
Thank you all for coming. Today I'd like to discuss our surveys of Halfa's various regions. Specifically, how we might better leverage them against the Dolls and the Starless.
Is there something wrong with how we're doing them?
Well, there's no problem with the intel. but our methods have been uncoordinated and frankly inefficient. Which is why I've begun the formation of a joint research team.
A fine idea. But every team needs a leader, yes? Who will that be?
That's a good question. But before I address it, I'd first like to talk about one of our research team members from Aelia.
Huh?
Manon. Yes. She and I discussed it, and came to an agreement.
So, does that mean she's free now?
That's right. I'll need her to give me updates, but otherwise, it's business as usual.
Awesome. Would it be alright if we helped out with her research too? The three of us should be together, right?
Unfortunately, I'll need you two to focus on your own duties.
What? But...
I'll need you to lean into your role as our guardian against the Starless. And Aina, I'll need you to look after our new trainees.
Then I'll do it. I'll lead that research team.
Glenn?
I've handed over combat command to Kanui anyway. I've got nothing but time on my hands. I'll take care of Manon too.
It would be a tremendous help.
Let me know if you get any other volunteers.
Will do. Guess I won't be the only one.
Aina, we'll probably need your help occasionally. I'll be counting on you.
Glenn...
But in the meantime, just handle whatever Crawford needs you to do. You bear the weight of Ark's future on your shoulders now.
Yeah, I know.
Are we done here? We'll figure out the details once we get the team together.
Right. We'll decide the particulars of an action plan later.
Something to work with here. God damn it. So yeah, I think we'll do this last portion of the quest and then we'll call the stream good. Most of the newer stuff was just me kind of fucking around anyway.
Manon! Aina. And you, too.
Wow, she got a new look!
I'm so glad we finally found you.
Yeah.
I'm changing my look like every other day, so...
Crawford gave it to me. And the old one was from Resurgent Arc, so...
Gotcha. I like the old one, but this one's pretty nice too.
Thank you.
Are you free right now? We've got so much to talk about.
I guess we do. But I can't right now. Glenn wants to talk to me about the new research team we're forming.
Oh, right. We volunteered to help out with that too, but he wouldn't let us.
You two have your own duties to attend to, right? It's probably best if you focus on those.
Okay. But, Manon, will you be alright by yourself?
Yeah. I guess so. I do. It's not that. I'm just afraid to face everyone. What I did to the people of Helva was absolutely unpardonable.
Don't say that. It wasn't your fault. Everyone still considers you a friend.
Even if that's true, it doesn't change what I did. I don't know if I can ever make up for it, or what to do with all my guilt. I know, but I can't help it.
There you are, man.
Glenn, I'm sorry. I'll get going.
You know where it is?
Yeah.
Hey, Glenn. Is she always like this lately?
I think she's still trying to feel the situation out. Some people still don't trust her, you know?
But what about all she's done for Alpha?
Way ahead of you on that one. Look, I have my own feelings on the matter. But I can't deny how much you three have helped. I'll take care of everything. Don't worry.
I just hope she doesn't bottle everything up like she always does. I know Glenn said not to worry, but I think we should check in sometimes. I know you care about her too.
Alright, so yeah, I think we're calling it on this one. I can start like hopping on later on this, as long as I don't run into the point. Or I could just kind of run around with some of my other characters, so I don't need to worry that much about it. But either or, I'm kind of clocked out for the night.